Hi everyone, welcome back. Today I'm going to show you how I achieved this really fun look using the Huda Beauty Icy Nude palette as well as some other really fun products. Today's video is in partnership with TierTier, which is really exciting, so a big thank you to them. I'm going to show you and talk to you about the three cushion foundations and how they differentiate from one another. So starting with the original Mask Fit Red Cushion, this is a medium to full coverage formula with a gorgeous satin finish. Although this one's higher in coverage, it's ultra lightweight and very comfortable. I'd recommend this one to those of you who want a flawless, softened look to your skin. If you love lots of coverage, the Mask Fit Pink Cushion is it for you. This one is full coverage with a gorgeous velvety matte finish. This one's just absolutely perfect for full glam looks. Despite it having so much coverage, it looks so seamless and never too heavy on your skin. It still feels super lightweight and barely there, but it truly does the most. And lastly, we have the Mask Fit Silver Cushion. If you like a more natural, dewy look, this is the one for you. It can achieve a very fresh, glass skin look. It's a more hydrating formula, so it feels very breathable and lightweight. And keep in mind, this one has way lighter coverage than the other two, which makes it perfect for every day. And of course, all three of them are very adjustable. I think my favorite is the pink one, just for how full coverage it can get and for how seamless and lightweight it feels. But the silver one comes at a very close second for me for how fresh and lightweight it looks on the skin. This is perfect for like a no makeup day. So if you're interested in trying any of these foundations, I'll have links to each of them in the description down below. But I wanted to say another big thank you to TierTier for sponsoring today's video. Now let's get into this makeup look. Today I'm going for the pink cushion, the Mask Fit All Cover cushion in the shade 23N Sand. My neighbor is on their balcony and they can definitely see me, and they're definitely trying to play cool by making it look like they're not watching me, but they definitely are, and now I have stage fright. Anyways, hope you enjoyed the show. The raw footage is kind of rough sometimes. This is the concealer I'll be using today. I've been really liking it. It's the IT Cosmetics Bye Bye Dark Spots Corrector and Serum. I'm using the shade Light Neutral 22. Because I want to wear a pink blush today, I'm going to apply some of this pink concealer from Maybelline. It's in the shade 160. I'm setting that right away using my Cherry Blossom powder from Huda Beauty. Cherry Blossom is their pink powder. If you don't have a pink powder but you have a cool pink blush, you can dip your little sponge in the blush a little bit, tap it on your hand, then go in with a translucent powder and kind of mix them together. That way you can get like a pink toned under eye powder. I really wanted like super bright under eyes for the look I have in mind. During the Sephora sale, I finally got my hands on this. This is the LYS bronzer stick in Motivate. I've heard nothing but good things for years now, and it's always been sold out, and I finally got it this time around. So I'm really excited to try it. I have the shade Motivate. I don't know if I said that already, but I'm just going to draw it directly on my face today. I do enjoy the powder bronzer in the shade Motivate, so I'm hoping it's going to work out for me. I'm hoping I like it in this formula. And I'm just going to blend it using my MAC 143S brush. Oh, that is delightful. I immediately feel why it's been such a hassle for me to get this. This is so nice. Wow, the ease of use of this, oh my gosh. I knew I was going to really like this. I like most LYS products. They have some of the bests. They're very underrated too, but I know this has quite a bit of hype around it. But man, oh man, is that ever nice. The color is so pretty, very warming, but it's like not too much. That is delightful. Wow, I'm super, super happy with my purchase with that. Now I took one of my Patrick Ta duos. This is in the shade Just Enough, and I'm going to apply the cream side first. I don't know if I'm going to use the powder today. We'll see how I feel. And I'm going to apply that using my F4 brush from Makeup by Mario. And I'm taking the smaller side of this brush here. And I'm going to start directly on my cheekbone right here. I'm just using the cream because I kind of want to layer this. I've been missing this, my Surratt Duo here. I forget the colors I have in here. I'll put them up on screen. They're 2 singles that you like place in yourself. Julia, when you're editing this, put labels on the back. Did I just dip into the powder of Surratt? Yes, I did. Yes, I did. Okay, switching to the other side. Because I'm going to be using powders from here on out, I'm going to set the rest of my face, and this time I'm taking Pound Cake instead of Cherry Blossom. So you can see the difference here in tone. I love setting down this foundation. It's so satisfying. It just makes my skin look unreal, like truly unreal. I'm also going to like work in some of that powder into my brows because my skin under there also gets oily. I tinted my brows today and I accidentally used the black dye. Oh my gosh, you should have seen me scrubbing my eyebrows with a spoolie and an oil cleanser. Oh my gosh, I looked crazy. It actually looked like 2 little caterpillars, but it's kind of okay right now. I'm whipping out my Kaleidos cheek palette here, and I'm taking a bit more of that contour shade just with a little bit of the bronzer. And I just want to add some more depth to my face here. I woke up in the mood to play with makeup, so I'm going to be wearing quite a bit. And I'm using that same MAC brush because I just didn't want to start looking for my other brush. I couldn't see it immediately, so lazy and I just went with the same brush. Now it's more blush time and I'm taking, now I might use both of these shades. This side right here is like a classic blush with a little bit of a sheen in there, and this side is more like a blush highlight. They look so nice paired together. I'm going to use this in place of an actual highlight today, and I'll use this on my cheekbone. I almost went down the bridge of my nose. That wouldn't be good. And then I'm going to take just a little bit of the other powder. And I'm almost applying, and I'm applying my blush kind of like in the windburn areas, although this is really the pretty much opposite of a windburn shade, and I just wanted it to be a little bit more Ski Bunny-esque, I guess. I'm going to show you what I've been doing for my brows. It's been a while since I've shown you, but don't worry, there will be a kitten intermission still. I'll probably just do that for the eye primer. Right now, I'm adding my little beauty marks with my Freck pen. Ooh, that one, not good today. So for my brows, I've been starting with the e.l.f. Brow Laminating Gel. And I take whatever's on the tip of the spoolie and I'll run it through the tail of my brow first. I'll kind of splotch it on like that. Not too much, because if you go in with too much of this, it does kind of get white and weird. So then I'll just kind of start brushing through the rest of my brow very lightly. I'm not adding a ton of this product in, only on the tail. I'll take the brush that's on the inside of the cap, and I do wipe off my brush between every stroke just to remove excess product and so that it doesn't get like gross and pasty. So then I brush my brows upwards, and I really laminate the tail of my brow because that's where my brows are the most bratty, I guess. And then I'll wipe off that brush one more time, and then I'll start to shape the top. And when my brows aren't freshly tinted like they are today, I'll use a little bit of the Kosas Air Brow right in the front to define my front hairs. I'm okay with that today. But after that, I take my Flower Nose Midsummer Fairy Tales Collection eyebrow palette in the shade 01 Latte Brown, and I mix these two darker colors, this one and the middle one. And then I just fill in the sparse areas with this, and it's just been really quick and easy. And sometimes I'll fade with the lightest shade in this trio right at the base of my brow right here. And that's how I've been doing my brows. But now I'll add some of my Fenty Beauty eye primer, and I'll be right back. For my eyes today, I'll be using the Huda Beauty Icy Nude palette. So I'm going to start with the shade First Class, which is this really nice peachy shade in the bottom. And this is going to go on the inner portion of my eye. I'm not taking it all the way out. Then I'm wiping off this brush. It's a Smith 232, and I'm taking the shade Lavish, which is right beside it. And this is what's going to go on the outer portion of my crease. I'm kind of getting flicked outwards as well. With whatever's left on this brush, I'm just going to do little circles on the outer corner like this. Taking a different brush, this is a Rephr 01 Mini. It's kind of like a flat yet fluffy brush. I'm going to take the shade Unapologetic right here. And I'm going to start that on the outer corner, but this is going to go everywhere here in my crease. Kind of more concentrated, closer to my lashes than my brow. Taking that first brush just to soften that easier. And then I took a mixture of Lavish with a little bit of Unapologetic, and then I just kind of lightly brushed that on my outer corner too. Now I'm taking my Makeup Forever Artist Pencil in the shade Boundless Beige, and I'm going to be kind of cleaning up my crease and setting a good grippy base for the pink eyeshadow. And I'm doing a softened cut crease here. I'm kind of going above my natural crease for a lifted doll-like look. These artist pencils are great for this because it crisps the look up really softly without adding a ton of pigment. And this is going to clean up my entire lid as well once I get that arc nice. And I'll take a flat brush just to start blending. And I'm not going for full opacity with this eyeliner either. I'm just using it to kind of clean it up and build a base. And this is also going to go right here. Now with that same brush, I'm taking this pinky shade, and that's called IDG AF. And I'm going to pat that everywhere I put that Makeup Forever pencil. Okay, now I'm taking my Kosas eyeliner in the shade Allure. I really like these eyeliners. They're super easy to work with. I'm going to create a wing, but just on my upper lashes. I wanted to keep my lower lashes pretty bare in comparison to what I usually do. So I'm just sketching out a general shape, a really rough triangle shape here. Then I'm taking my Smith Cosmetics 203 brush. No longer blob. Now I'm taking my Huda Beauty Lifeliner Quick and Easy in the shade Very Brown. And I haven't done this in a long time, but I created like a little extended inner corner. And I also took that up here. Taking a touch of a dark brown from the palette, this is Faux Fur. I'm just going to kind of fade that liner off so it doesn't look so crisp. Then I'm going to take my little Rephr brush. This is a 23 brush, and I'm taking that white and the pink mixed to highlight right underneath of that extended inner corner. And then with that same brush, I'm taking some of the shade Poised and Oneself together, which are the two kind of contour grays. And I'm just going right underneath of that to kind of make it look more dramatic. Taking that same mixture on a bigger brush, the 01 Mini from Rephr, to kind of contour under here a little bit. And I'll lastly take some of that Unapologetic shade and put it on my outer corner. Really fun, very doll-like look. You know that discussion of like those shapes like Kiki and Booba? I feel like this is a very Kiki look. It's very sharp. And here is the eye look for today. I've been really loving doing like the little soft cut crease. I kind of want to film the video pretending it's like 2015, 2016 makeup era again. That'd be fun. For lips, I have a little bit of an extravagant combo, but I feel like it's gonna work. So I'm taking my Makeup Forever Artist Color Pencil Extreme in the shade Anywhere Caffeine. I wanted this color to kind of bring back the tones a little bit in the eyes, but also the contour and bronzer. I'm gonna do my little turtle mouth move to blend it out quick. Then I'm going to add a little bit of MAC Greige just to contour. I usually do this with MAC Stone, but this is a newer color. I've been wanting to see what this looks like. And I basically contoured kind of my Cupid's bow and my lower lip. I'm taking my finger to blend that out. Now I want to try putting on some of these new lipsticks, the Maximal Sleek Satin Lipsticks in Saint Germain and Blankety. I'll start with Blankety. Which is a really, really pretty nude, close to my skin tone. Now I'm taking Saint Germain, which is like Nicki Minaj pink from like 2010 in the center, then I'll blot it out. I love that. I really like that a lot. I feel like I just need to have like a full head of rollers, and this would be such a glamorous photo shoot look. And here's my makeup look for the day. It was so fun to play around and get super, super glam. Another big thank you to TierTier for sponsoring today's video. If you're interested in any of these cushion foundations, I'll have links to each of them in the description down below. And that will be all from me today. I really hope you enjoyed today's video. If you did, make sure to give it a thumbs up. I'll have everything I used listed and linked in the description box down below, so feel free to check that out, and I'll see you in my next video. Bye!